Hi, I bet each and every one of you would love to come home to a meal like this, almost totally prepared. Even whether it's a weekend meal or a weeknight meal. This is so easy and delicious to make, and I would love to show you how to do it. If you would like to know how to do this, join me in my kitchen, and I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. It is just so easy, and you will have a delicious meal, whatever night of the week. Good morning, I'm Glo, and welcome to Glo's Kindred Kitchen. Well, it's a little early and I'm getting ready to go to work, and I remembered I have a roast in my refrigerator, and instead of cooking that when I get home tonight, I decided I'm going to put it in my crock pot. And so I just want to show you a very simple way to do it. Doesn't take any time at all, and let's get going. So I have a pork roast here that I got on sale for 99 cents a pound. And when I go to the store and they have them on sale like that, even when they don't, I always have them cut them in half because it's just the two of us usually that are eating. And even at that, this is a lot for us for one meal. So I have found over the years, when it's just the two of us, I cook a roast and I'll put some of it in the freezer. So today I'm making this super simple. I am just using salt and pepper. So I had washed this and patted it dry. I've got my crock pot already set on 8 hours. And I'm just going to lightly salt and pepper this roast. Can you guys see?
Yep.
Okay. And you don't want to overdo it. But just get all the sides. And then, whoops, and then pepper. I'm going to continue with this and I'll be back and we're going to go on to the next step. Okay, so I went ahead and I lightly salted and peppered everything on all sides, and then you just rub it in, and I've already done that, but on all sides you rub it in. So then you're just going to set it right in your crock pot, and then I've got a bay leaf that I just put on top, and that's it. I put my top on, and I have it, let me show you. My hands are, here, I've got my cloth here, so. I have it set at 8 hours, which is on low. So at the end of the 8 hours, if I'm not home, this just goes to warm. So that's all there is. You come home and we'll just finish it off tonight when I get home. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you tonight.
See you later.
Well, it's evening. I just got home from work. So let's take a look at our roast. When I stepped in, it smelled good. I just love using a crock pot. Look at that, you guys.
Does smell good.
Now, we had gone to warm because I had it set at 8 hours and I was gone, longer than the 8 hours that I started this. So, but let's move it over here closer so you guys can see. Doesn't that look delicious?
Yes, it does.
And all I did was salt and peppered it and put the bay leaf on top. I did not add any liquid to this, and you can see all the liquid down in here.
It's quite a bit.
Yep. So now I'm going to remove it. Let's see if I can do it
Might
with
get
this.
a fork too in case you drop it.
Let's see. Might need a spatula.
That's my recommendation.
Let me get a spatula.
Okay. Why is the bottom falling off?
Yeah, because it kind of,
Fell
there's
apart.
a bone in the middle.
Oh yeah.
And so it kind of splits that roast as it's cooking. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to move these over. Yeah. Here we go.
There it is.
So this was about 2 1/4 pounds. Let me just set
It's
this
stuck.
down. My spatula's stuck underneath. There's a little bit of the roast still in here. Maybe I can get out. But look how nice that is.
Yeah,
So now
good.
with all these drippings in here, I'm going to make gravy. Now all I have to do is add cornstarch and water to it. So I'm just going to move all of this over here. What I want to do is bring this up to a boil first. I have about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch in here, and then I added just about the same amount, actually a little bit more than that, of water, and mixed it up good together. And that's what I'm going to do to make my broth. But see how easy this is to come together? So I'm going to put my lid on my crock pot. I'm going to turn it to high, and when it gets real hot, that's when I am going to add the cornstarch. So anyway, I'll be back, and once this gets hot, and we're going to add the cornstarch. See you back in just a little bit. Okay, so I think this has been warming up long enough. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid down. And I'm going to use my whisk. Now these drippings in here, that does not bother us. But if it does bother you, you could remove this and strain the broth first before making your gravy. And I did say in the first part of this video we were going to make the broth, but no, what we're doing is we're making the gravy. So
Broth and the gravy.
So anyway, let's go ahead and remember this is cornstarch and water.
How much is it?
It was about 2 tablespoons of the cornstarch with some water.
How much water?
About the same amount, a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're just going to let this warm up. And then we'll be back, and it should be thickened. And then we're going to eat this, and we're going to sample it together.
Sounds good.
Okay, so this has been cooking for a little bit in here, and I wanted to show you the consistency. For me, that's perfect. If it's too thick, you can always add a little bit of water to it, or milk, or if you're cooking potatoes, use some of your potato water. That would be great too. I use potato water a lot. And I'm going to add just a little bit of kitchen bouquet. The reason I'm doing that, it's not because of the flavor, because this is delicious, but I just want to make it a little bit of a darker color. But just remember, this is your kitchen, and you can do whatever you want. That's one of the nice things about cooking, is you get to do what you want and what your family and friends like. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more. But as you can tell, I'm just putting a little bit in. A little bit goes a long ways with kitchen bouquet.
Now, why do you want it darker?
I just like the color of it.
I see.
Oh yeah, that's about the color I want for this. If you want it darker, go for it. If you want it lighter, go for it. But this is just a very simple pork roast recipe, and it's so delicious. So I'll be back, and I'm going to sample this with you.
Sounds good.
Well, look at this, you guys. Doesn't this just look delicious?
It does.
And what a simple meal. And it's so easy to make. Just salt, pepper, and a bay leaf on top. Put it in your crock pot and let it cook all day. And you come home to just a wonderful meal. Or even if you're home, you can have this going. So good. So let me just take one little bite with you guys here.
Pretty tender.
And very tender. You don't even need a knife, it's that tender. Doesn't that just look delicious, you guys?
Does look good.
I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. If you've enjoyed this video and you haven't joined our family yet for subscribing, I would like to invite you to do so. And give me a like or a thumbs up and a comment. And I just really appreciate your time and your support with our channel, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.